mystery to me why Vijayji decided to make me chair this session in the presence of so many people who certainly qualify better than me. Perhaps the only reason I could think of that it gives me an window and opportunity to talk of anything other than Bihar, my home state. Because I've been talking so much for last 1.5 decades of Bihar that this is a good change for me. And at one point I used to take a lot of interest in European politics, but that was long ago. So perhaps this is a good renewal in the sense. The topic today is deepening of democracy in Europe. This is important not only from the point of view of, let's say, as a lofty objective, but also, according to me, this will ensure European security and global security. Because this is very important that this deepening of democracy takes place in Europe. We all are aware, he was talking of rightist shift. There is xenophobia, rising xenophobia all across Europe, which is certainly the outcome of large scale. Good. The only sane voice here. So, result of large scale unemployment in Europe, also falling standards of living. And I won't call poverty, I don't know, you are better qualified to tell that, but if there is a poverty. So all this is leading to also, there may be other factors also, but that is also responsible for xenophobia. Now these things, rising unemployment or falling standards of life, living I should say, falling standards of living, this is the direct outcome of many things, including a very tough austerity policies, sometimes very brutal austerity policies. And these policies, in my view, I haven't given much thought to these things, but in my view, is also the direct outcome of policies being followed by many European countries, including the social democratic parties and the governments, of giving primacy to markets over politics. So basically markets dictated politics rather than politics dictating markets, which in other words you can say politics regulating capitalism. So this has been one factor. And this is a challenge. So this is a challenge that when we take a project like deepening the democracy in Europe, one of the tasks will be to establish primacy of politics over markets in the long run. And of course, this is also important for sustainable and inclusive growth, apart from prosperity, which will ensure job generation and the social cohesion. All this is dependent on that. So therefore, these are very interesting times, and to undertake this project. Also on agenda is integration of European monetary and economic union, which again needs to be very fair and which ensures macroeconomic stability, but also what we can say democratic accountability. So macroeconomic stability, democratic accountability, these are two very important factors we have to take into account. So therefore, this is a very interesting subject, and we are fortunate to have Mr. Mr. Isomaki here. His introduction has been given. Some of us have known you through Vijayji only, or otherwise also. So this is our privilege to have you here. And now I will hand over the mic to you.
Actually, you summarized the context